Hey everyone, Preetham here. We live in a world surrounded by tech. Our phones, our laptops, even our fridges can connect to the internet now. But all this connectivity comes with a price: vulnerability. In today's digital world, cyber threats are everywhere. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone who uses the internet, you're a potential target. That's why we're diving deep into the top 7 most common cybersecurity attacks, and more importantly, how you can protect yourself from becoming the next victim. Alright, let's talk phishing. We've all seen those emails. You won the lottery, your bank account is compromised, or urgent action required. These emails are designed to trick you into clicking that link without thinking. No legitimate organization will ever ask for your personal information like passwords or credit card details over email. Always double-check the sender's email address. If something seems off, it probably is. And for the love of all that is holy, don't click on suspicious links. If you're unsure, go directly to the company's website or contact them through official channels. Next up, we've got malware. Short for malicious software, malware is the nasty stuff you don't want anywhere near your system. Think of it like a digital virus. These sneaky programs can sneak onto your computer in various ways. Sometimes they're disguised as legitimate software. Sometimes they're bundled with free downloads. Once they're in, they can steal your data, spy on your keystrokes, or even turn your computer into a zombie botnet. So how do you protect yourself? First and foremost, you need a good antivirus program. Invest in a reputable antivirus suite and keep it updated. Be cautious about what you download and from where. Stick to trusted sources, read reviews, and always scan downloaded files before opening them. Okay, this one's a doozy: ransomware. Imagine this. You turn on your computer one morning ready to tackle your day, and bam, all your files are locked. You can't access your photos, your documents, your precious cat videos, nothing. Instead, you're greeted with a menacing message demanding a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. Ransomware attacks are on the rise, and they're not just targeting big corporations anymore. So, how do you avoid becoming the next victim? First things first, back up your data. Use a cloud backup service or create offline backups that are stored separately from your main system. Be extremely cautious about clicking on suspicious links or opening unknown attachments. Ransomware often spreads through phishing emails, so stay vigilant, my friends. Ever tried to access a website only to be met with an error message or a painfully slow loading time? You might have been a victim of a denial of service attack, or DOS for short. Now imagine this on a massive scale, targeting large companies, banks, or even government websites. That's a distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS, and it's a real pain in the... well, you get the idea. These attacks work by flooding a server or network with so much traffic that it buckles under the pressure, effectively shutting it down for legitimate users. As an individual user, there's not a whole lot you can do directly to prevent a DDoS attack on a website. However, using a good firewall and keeping your system secure can help prevent your computer from becoming part of a botnet that's used to launch these attacks. Alright, let's talk about man-in-the-middle attacks, or MIDIM for short. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop, sipping on your latte, connected to the free Wi-Fi and happily browsing the web. You think you're safe, but little do you know, someone's lurking in the shadows, intercepting everything you do online. That's the basic idea behind a MIDIM attack. A hacker secretly positions themselves between you and the website or service you're trying to access, like a digital eavesdropper. The easiest way to avoid this is to avoid using public Wi-Fi altogether, especially for sensitive transactions. If you must use public Wi-Fi, use a VPN. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic, creating a secure tunnel between your device and the VPN server. Another thing to look out for is the HTTPS in the website address. The S stands for secure, and it means the website uses encryption to protect your data. Okay, this one's a bit more technical, but stick with me, alright? SQL injection, or SQLI, is a type of attack that targets websites and applications that use databases. Databases store all sorts of valuable information: user accounts, passwords, credit card details, you name it. It's probably in a database somewhere. An SQL injection is like a skeleton key that can unlock all those doors. Hackers can exploit vulnerabilities in these forms by injecting malicious SQL code into the input fields. If the website isn't properly protected, this code can trick the database into revealing sensitive information, or even allow the hacker to modify or delete data. As a user, you can protect yourself by being mindful of the websites you visit, and the information you enter into online forms. Stick to reputable websites and be wary of sites that look suspicious or unprofessional. Alright folks, buckle up because this last one is a real doozy. We're talking about zero-day exploits, the cybersecurity equivalent of a stealth bomber. These are attacks that exploit software vulnerabilities that are unknown to the developers who created the software. It's like finding a secret backdoor into a building that nobody knew existed, not even the architects. So, how do you protect yourself from something that nobody even knows about yet? Well, it's tricky, but not impossible. First and foremost, keep your software updated. Those updates often contain security patches that fix newly discovered vulnerabilities. Be cautious about what you click on and what you download. Zero-day exploits often spread through malicious links or infected files. Consider using a reputable security suite that includes proactive protection features like behavior analysis and sandboxing. These features can help detect and block suspicious activity, even if it doesn't match any known threats. So there you have it, folks, the top 7 cybersecurity threats you need to know about in 2025. It's a jungle out there in the digital world, but don't let that scare you away. By staying informed, being proactive, and taking the right precautions, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim. Stay informed, use strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication whenever possible, and keep your system secure. Hit like, subscribe, and share this video to help others stay safe too. Until next time, stay safe, stay vigilant, and keep your data secure.